Alright, time to play the game. There we go. I don't think I'm going to do a 4-island victory here. I need to make sure everything's all good first. I should have really sold the pilot. Who cares? Not me. Right, so I'm fine with that. The move is very important. Ally immune, pretty important. I like that. I'm happy with extra damage there. Very nice. Very good. No additional things to consider. Oh, this can be off, because the benefit is so little. So let's just have him be a tank. Why not? I don't think I'll lose out because of the drop, especially because they're all in a row. Okay, he's 5, 3, 4. There's quite a lot of HP. Gonna want to deal a lot of damage. Get this guy. This guy here. I like that. Why not? The turns to display really slowly because my brain is not very fast at understanding what I'm going to do. That seems almost guaranteed to be a good idea. And then that's a kill. If I pull that, I don't have to worry about lava flow on this guy. Pull that, deal an extra damage. Allies are immune to the beam. Not missing out by not using shield. Seems good. Okay. What order do I do this in? Let's move him here. Him here. Then I'm gonna pull him. And then yeah, sure, 1 damage, why not? Yep, that knocks him in, that's a kill, that's a block. 2 enemies next turn. Easy peasy, boys. I was about to say, if that actually did something to my boy, then... Alright, we got a bastard. Tyrant guy. That's another knock, easy clap. And a beam. I've never seen such an automatic turn. Although it's technically not that automatic. I have to consider what this guy's move is. I think the move... I think the move is knock him, but not before deploying a shield onto him. This guy's position is more important than anything, really. Do we want him to block and only fight 2 enemies? Or do we want him to... Or do we want this guy to have an extra health? He has loads of health, that's not even a problem really. Honestly, he should just block. Although that does allow them to snowball onto turn 1. I like blocking there, because this enemy, if he's not flying, he can't escape. Blocking here would be kind of pointless. And do I have anything actually beneficial to do? I may as well use a shield, there's no reason not to. That's a double shield, boom. Ah. Yeah. Well. I could have shielded all three. I don't know if it'd have been a good move though. This is one of my least... Oh. Best pilot. I am okay with that. There's gotta be a fun move here. Okay. This guy is a problem. You just pull him on. That's problem solved, isn't it? Although, I need to worry about taking damage with him, because that will kill him. Which I do not want. Believe it or not. So I could just block one spawn. We kind of want this guy dead, if I'm being perfectly honest. So how about bop him onto the lava, laser beam, and then we're blocking 2 spawns, 3 enemies on the final turn. I kind of like that, if I'm being honest. Although, no. 1, 2, 3, 4 enemies. Oh. Is there any way I can just deal with this guy? I could pull him into the... No, I can't pull him into the water. The best thing I can do with him is to literally pull him. Okay. It is the best move. Now, is there some alternative? Better to kill this guy. Boom. And kapow. Whew. Oh. Now we've got 4 enemies. Yeah. Although, keep in mind I have still got all of my one usage. Like, I've got my smoke drop, got my shield. Could shield that, or I could not, or I could pull onto the hazard. That's not a threat. That is technically not a threat. And that is not a threat. Although, it does mean that I can't pull him onto it. And keep in mind I have to move this guy. What if I get rid of guy? If I bop him and then get him out of the way, all good. I like that. So we bop this guy. That's dead. Is there any cool moves we can do? Set this guy on fire, why not? And yeah, why not? There we go. It's a fairly decent stage 1, I'm going to call it. Unfill bomb's going to drop on him. Good. No, I don't like that one. That one's kind of annoying as well. Don't like that rock either. Bye-bye. It always looks like the Renfield bomb is dying by doing that. Health bar is in a weird spot. Attention to the moves. That is technically not a threat at all, it's a dead. That's a big deal. Oh man, why is this second stage so annoying to think about? I really like the thought of just pulling him onto the hazard. I'm gonna be honest, that's very attractive as an option. If I do that, there isn't necessarily an easy way to deal with this guy. The problem with that, I can push him onto that. Can't kill him in one hit. Can smoke bomb if I wish, or use his smoke, possibly. His smoke can't be used to stop this guy. What feasible way do I have to stop this guy? I mean, I could use the pull, which... I don't particularly enjoy the thought of grid damage, especially when there's 4 turn. Is there any Vec-killing Vec minions? No, it doesn't seem so. I like the thought of knocking and killing him. I like the thought of pulling him. So it just is all down to this guy. And when it is all down to this guy, it seems clear what we should do is drop a smoke bomb. I don't really like... I'm not sure I'm a big fan of this knocking this guy anymore. If that deals 2 damage... No, it'll do 3 damage. I've upgraded it. That deals 3 damage. This guy will deal 2 damage, he's dead. I think that's a great trade, actually. So he's going to be dealt with by that. I could just deal 3 damage to that, or I could... There's no, like, kill this guy option. I think I'll just let him deal damage. Now, let's think about enemies next turn. Assuming that I do that strap here, that is blocked. That means 2 additional enemies. We'd also have that carry over. 2 additional plus those 2. That's 4 enemies, 4 potential threats, but 1 could be a tyrant. I kind of like it. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. So shoot him down onto... Oh yeah, he's not actually going to be a big deal. He's 1 HP. It looks really scary, but it isn't. Bop! Oh, it's a good job I haven't upgraded the damage on that actually, isn't it? Otherwise that would have been a reset. Shields down, I don't care. There we go. Beautiful. Resist? No. It doesn't hurt my civilian stats anyway, so I don't really care. So good. So good. It's the technical flaw. That is an acceptable threat. That could be comboed here. Although if I don't combo it, it could turn into a real issue. I missed what the other guys were doing there, so that could be a knock onto there. That could just be a kill. Okay, these 2 are the issue. How I deal with those guys will define. I could deal those 2. Can't use him to... Oh. I see the move. I see... Perfect move. count the enemies next time. 1, 2. He's dead. He's dead. Those two are dead. 1, 2. Boom. Easy. Haven't used any shields yet. He's gonna die, so I don't need to worry about that. No Scion Tyrant still. That's a pull. That is a zap. Depends how much HP. 4 HP isn't a zap, it's a push. So we use him to cover this hole, him to pull from further back so that we have room to dash. Yep. Easy turn. He can travel through teammates, presumably. Yeah. And he can travel through the teammates. Very nice. Oh. Is there any productive lasers? Or a smoke bomb? A smoke bomb would be a good idea. What do I not want to get attacked? Do I nullify? Kind of want to nullify direct attacks to the bomb. Although if I place it in a weird spot, it could be detrimental. This guy is immune to smoke. Keep that in mind when making a decision. I kind of want to go like somewhere here. I think that's a good spot for it. Why not? Hopefully a boulder dash doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't. No need to overthink that really, but I did anyway. That isn't a threat, but I don't need to pull that necessarily. Holes are only there in case the Renfield bomb is destroyed. Let's kill him, why not? I like the idea of killing a last Vec. And this guy needs a victory dance. Kind of want to just hit the Renfield bomb just as a... Why not? But no. Who am I going to take into the next save? I'm not sure. There we go, easy wins. So I'm probably going to play my next run as Zenith Guard again, because I need to do 4 beam hits in 1 beam. But then, which is the best to take into the save file? Garner with his drop, he doesn't have... Garner doesn't have implicit power, like Garner the Great, my legendary pilot. I like Camilla's ability more than Bethany's, but it really depends on the smoke. It'd be really useful. Bethany's shield, I'll have a look see what their... Oh! I could do... Awful special ability. It's really down to these two. If I do this, it synergizes well because if I put them in the dash mech, it will survive a hit. Whereas if I do this, smoke is just slightly less annoying, which is unbelievably useful, especially on the pull mech. Let's consider their skills. Mech move and mech HP is very good early on. Reactor's just so good though. Yeah, I've got to go with Camilla. Boom. And I have to put her in Science Mech. Yeah. Easy wins.